This is me, and these are my crewmates. Together we founded a crew on a pirate team Minecraft server and created the most fabulous world that has ever existed. Our goal on the server was to travel and explore, but even pirates need a place to call home, and that home was the Juice Sea. Piratecraft is a hostile world where players can kill each other. Here you can create crews, build villages and grow empires. There was a live map of the world, but the thing that I loved the most about Piratecraft was the ability to build custom ships and move them. Piratecraft was the perfect server to start an amazing adventure. This was our home. The adventure of the Juice Pirates started right here. My crewmates sailed from this island to found new settlements along the coasts of our sea. We ended up having 9 towns. 8 of them controlled the canals that connected the Juice Sea with the external oceans. The 9th in the middle was our capital. Individual bases were forbidden. Each member of our crew had to live together with his crewmates, because unlike other crews, we preferred teamwork over individualism. Because together we achieved results that would have been impossible to achieve alone. But all of this work had to be defended. In Piratecraft there is a feature called Claim that allows individual players to protect a piece of land. No one else can destroy blocks or open doors within the claimed area unless such player has received permission from the owner or has managed to kill him. These are the only breakable blocks in a claim during an attack. We never use these unreliable materials in our cities. For example, the grass at Marula Island was replaced with green clay. Some of our cities had mighty walls. To prevent the attackers from building pillars with dirt or cobblestone, we used to create a claim around the walls, so the only way to get in was to fly using the elytra. The thing I appreciated the most about our cities though was that they were very imaginative. Each one of them had its own architectural style. Pirate style at Coconut Bay, medieval at Marula Island, skyscrapers in Watermelon, cottages at Pineapple Fjord, steampunk at Kiwi Gulf, food and candy at Bastion Mango, and gardens at Port Banana. We also enjoyed taking lots of inspiration from all over the world. And the plan for Apple Cove was to create a city built around a volcano which hides a giant iron factory on the inside. Some cities have also developed their own culture. The residents of Marula love to produce alcohol. At Watermelon there were great cooks. Banana was famous for its hospitality, and Bastion Mango was known for its chaos and weirdness. And each of these cities had also its own wonder. The Coconut Palace, the Mariluseum, the Palazzonissimo, the Great Clock, the Giant Dwarf, the Big Old Gate, and Pineapple Fjord had a special wonder because it was a moving wonder. The Apple Galleon. The ship was built in its natural port, and we used it to travel the world. The only Juice town that we didn't talk about yet is Pier. This place was supposed to become a village of tree houses, but unfortunately, it was abandoned by its inhabitants. Some say that this place is cursed, and anyone who tries to build in this area disappears forever. But this is not our only ghost story. It is said that there was an undead dog at Marula Island. No matter how many times the dog was killed, it always came back. I too have been missing so many times that I could be considered some sort of ghost. One thing that the Juice Pirates loved so much were events. Any excuse was good to throw a party in a pub at Watermelon, or even in the End Dimension. Whether it was the victory of a war or the completion of a construction. We also love to organize big events such as the Snowy Christmas at Bastion Mango or the ship battles and the water arena of Kiwi Gulf. The Juice Pirates were truly hard workers. A very important goal in our crew was to ensure a good life for all of our crewmates, so each city had to have the following facilities: large houses, abundant food factories, and all kinds of farms where we could get experience with which we could upgrade our tools and armor. Each facility was completely free. By Minecraft standards, our crew is a lost paradise. The largest work of engineering that we built was the iron farm in the heart of Apple Cove, while the most complex one was the wood and stone farm located inside the Redentor Hill in Marula Island. It was completely automatic because it used 3 wither monsters to produce materials. But the most essential facilities were the villager farms. Villagers are a mob that gives you enchanted books in exchange for vegetables. And with enchanted books, you can upgrade tools and armor quickly. The only juice towns that had a villager farm were Marula and Watermelon. The one at Marula was the most efficient, because it had much larger vegetable farm in a gigantic basement right under the Maruloseum, and many vegetables meant lots of enchanted books. If a crew in Piratecraft has a villager farm, it means that it is very rich. One of the secrets of the success of our crew was the use of a super fast transportation system. The Juice Pirate Subway. The subway was built in the hell dimension of the Nether, where each block traversed equals to 8 blocks traversed in the overworld dimension. Each city had a station with a portal that led to the subway. Once inside, you follow the directions to reach your destination. We used boats on an ice floor because this is by far the fastest way to travel in Minecraft. The subway was also very useful to move animals from place to place. An alternative way to travel to the Juice Sea was the sea train linking Watermelon and Marula, our most populated cities. Much slower, but surely much more entertaining and original. Everything in our sea was very original. I love the Juice Sea so much. Every single city deserves a detailed video about its history and culture. Whenever I think about our home, I am amazed at the great solidarity that has produced all of this. We were full of dreams, like the Olympics inside Bastion Mango, underwater trains, flying cities, journeys, adventures. But the crew is dead now. Or is it?